marketing is the quickest and easiest. I didn't even know what online marketing was. Scams of all that, you're wasting for learn from people that have never acted. Affiliate marketing is the quickest and easiest. I didn't even know what online marketing was. Scams of all that, you're wasting for learn from people that have never acted offer, whether that's a product. You're showing them that with paid ads to vegetarians on the internet.
Well, Bill McIntosh, welcome to Break Your Change from 9 to 5 podcast.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. Great to be here. Very excited.
Yeah, and you're over in France.
I am, absolutely. Yes. I'm down in the south in Provence.
Beautiful. So beautiful south of France down there. It's a lovely weather at the minute as well.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
UK.
Yeah, we
always talk about the
new
weather
house with a pool, and it's all
beautiful.
Good. Yeah,
I say the UK, we always talk about weather because it's not fantastic over here all the time.
No, that's right.
Yeah. I've driven down to the south of France before. It is lovely. Long drive, but it was nice.
Yeah, it's worth it though, right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah,
for sure. No, I lived in the UK for 5 years in the south, and it used to just blow our minds because we'd get like 4 seasons in the same day. You never knew what to take when you left the house.
Yeah,
like,
you take a jumper,
your raincoat, your waist, and your jumper, and a t-shirt when the sun comes out, and it was crazy. Anyway, good times.
So, if you explain to a little bit, then what is it that you're building online? Your business online,
right? So, real quick. Super quick background. Been in real estate sales for 30 years, mostly high-end stuff.
What was that from? Sort of you're sort of out of college in a way.
No, I'm a high school dropout.
Right.
But yeah, no, I started in my 20s. And the last 10 years I spent selling ultra luxury villas on the French Riviera, mostly Saint-Tropez.
Yeah, well, this is very interesting. Then you say you were a high school dropout. A lot of people, I think it was drilled into us that we have to get a great education and do college and university. Yeah, and you're a great example of, in a way, it sounds bad, does it? When you say it, you dropped out. Yeah, you didn't stop you. You didn't sit still. You didn't say, "Oh, I'm just going to do this."
No, absolutely. And look, we. My wife and I, we invested a lot of money in sending our daughter to some nice private schools in the US, Switzerland. She got a master's degree. It served her really well.
Yeah. So even though you dropped out of college, you still value education in a way.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. In the right situation, right? In the right situation. I'm a big believer in, you absolutely need a university degree and beyond for certain professions. Like if I'm getting heart surgery or brain surgery, I don't want the surgeon to have taken an online course to learn how to do heart surgery, right? I want to make sure they went through medical school and graduated and all the rest of it. Yeah, for sure. But for anybody who wants to do anything with marketing, business, anything like that, I think it's an absolute utter waste of time, waste of money to go through school, because they're teaching from textbooks that are already out of date, and even if they updated all their textbooks and curriculum in year 1, by the time you graduate after 4 years, everything you've learned in the first 3 is probably outdated. And irrelevant.
Well,
anyway.
This is the thing. I saw something the other day. You get taught at school and college to build a business or to build in business by people that haven't got a business.
Well, exactly, and I've never run a business.
Big cliche, yeah.
That's the other scam, if you will. Yeah, we see comments all the time from people online saying, "Oh, this online guy is a scammer." I think one of the largest scams running, especially in the US, where education is so expensive. I think it's one of the biggest scams of all, that you're wasting 4 years of your life going into debt, tens and tens of thousands of dollars, sometimes in the six figures, and to learn from people that have never actually done what they're teaching.
True.
They've got a teaching degree. They've never started up a business of their own and ran it. So they really have no idea what the hell they're talking about.
True.
Really.
Yeah, they learn it all from textbooks as well, who learned from somebody that also learned it from textbooks. It's crazy.
Several years prior. I mean, I've in the last year, I've coached just over 2,000 people on getting started in affiliate marketing. And I had a student who's in her third year of university, and she said to me, Bill, because I help people get through a certain 15-day business builder challenge, which is an online training program. And she said, Bill, I've learned more in the first 4 days of this challenge that I paid $7 for than I've learned in my first 3 years at university. And that was like shocking to me, like disgusting, really.
It is crazy to think.
And I said, but what are you learning with online marketing? She said, nothing yet, maybe in year 4. But it's like, what?
Yeah.
What? Are you kidding?
Well, this is
what
the
are you learning?
university.
How to create
They
flyers?
were learning marketing at university.
Yeah. And nothing yet about online digital marketing. And after 3 years, it's like, what are you learning? How to design a brochure or something to mail to people in the post?
This old school sort of thing.
Hello. Anyway, it's shocking. But to get back to your original question, so I retired from real estate sales in November of last year. Prior to that, once the pandemic hit, because all of my buyers for high-end luxury vacation homes were foreign buyers, as soon as the pandemic hit, I literally overnight went from a strong six-figure income to zero. And
did you travel a lot then, I assume?
No, not really. No, we lived in the south of France. I worked in the south of France. I mean, we did some traveling. We spent a month in Melbourne, Sydney. We spent some time in Italy.
The high-end properties, were they in your area where you lived then?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they were in Saint-Tropez on the French Riviera, Cannes, on the French Riviera, basically. So my real estate business came to a screeching halt overnight with the pandemic. And that's when I started to really look seriously at different ways to make money online.
Pandemic proof.
Because, because even though my sort of traditional type of business was suffering, as many others were, restaurants, bars, retail shops, all that, they were all suffering. People online were just crushing it. They were killing it because everyone was rushing online.
Everyone got sent home and told to stay there. That's never happened. It never happened in my lifetime.
Exactly.
You've got to stay in your house. You can only go shopping. It's crazy to think. And the kids, I didn't think they adapted very well. Well, some of the kids, because I got a 14-year-old lad that sat on his Xbox, so he was happy.
Right. Sure. Yeah. And so I thought, okay, well, now I've got to do a total pivot and now get serious about learning how to make money online. So I tried a few different things. Nothing worked. I invested probably $20,000 some in different courses, trainings, coaches, masterminds, hiring Facebook ad agencies, because I actually created a digital training program for estate agents, real estate agents, to learn how to do.
You tried to adapt to your original business.
Right. Didn't work because I didn't learn the one fundamental skill we all need to succeed online, which is how to drive targeted traffic to your offer. Right. So that didn't work. And then I finally discovered in 2021, I discovered affiliate marketing, which is by far the quickest and easiest way for beginners to make money online. But I always emphasize, I said quickest and easiest, not quick and easy. Huge difference.
Yes, quick is easiest compared to others.
Compared to other models, because there's lots of ways to make money online.
Without a doubt, there's endless amounts that are never taught. When you dive into the online world, you think about there's crypto, there's Forex, there's Amazon FBA, there's dropshipping, there's endless amounts. And I think I discover a different one every week.
For sure. You can create your own coaching mastermind programs. You can, there's endless ways that, e-commerce with Shopify stores or whatever. For sure. There's endless ways. But of all of those models, I will go toe to toe with anyone and bet my last dollar that affiliate marketing is the quickest and easiest one to get up and running.
To get the initial impact in a way.
Yeah, for sure. And once I discovered affiliate marketing, that's when, for the first time ever, I started generating revenue online.
Right.
You know,
so when you start to see success, you sort of jumped onto that, thinking, hang about, this is working, I'm going to double down.
Yeah. And then the company that I learned how to get, where I learned the initial skills for affiliate marketing, they actually approached me as well, because they said, hey, Bill, we could use some people, some advisors to help our students in Europe, because with our advisors in the US, there's always a conflict with the time zones. So that's the other way I generate money online, is I work as an independent advisor.
Gotcha. So that was an opportunity that came as well.
Yeah. It all came out of it. So I still work from home. I work on the computer. I have anywhere from 10 to 20 Zoom calls a day with people from all over the world. And yeah, I love it. I've been doing that almost a year now. So for the moment, those are the two main revenue streams for me, making money online.
Right.
Yeah. And that's why I can afford to live anywhere in the world I want. And
you can do what you want. It gives you the freedom in a way.
For sure. As long as I have an internet connection, I'm good to go.
Brilliant. So then what appealed to you, do you think, for affiliate marketing rather than all the other business models?
Right. Yeah, great question. So what I've come to discover, Ben, is that when you boil all of these, business opportunities, all of these methods of making money online, when you boil them all down to the very sort of fundamental basics,
bare minimum something,
yeah, exactly. You only need three things to make money online. Number one, you have to have an attractive offer, whether that's a product or service that people genuinely want to buy. Number two, you have to get that offer in front of targeted traffic on the internet. And what I mean by that is, you could be selling the best steaks in the world, but if you're showing them with paid ads to vegetarians on the internet, you ain't going to make any money, right? You're going to go broke, right? And the third thing you need is, once you get that offer in front of the right audience who are ready and eager to purchase, pull out their credit cards, you have to have an effective sales conversion system in place that converts cold internet traffic, website visitors into hot buyers, which generates your revenue, right? Now, to have an effective sales conversion system, that means like you've got to be able to write effective copy, words that motivate people to pull out their credit card. You have to have, you have to have experience with using the right images. Videos are very effective. So those are essentially the three things you need, regardless of the business model. Now, with affiliate marketing, you don't have to figure out what kind of product people are eager to purchase, because the company that you're promoting as an affiliate, they've already figured that out, whether it's a product or service. So with affiliate marketing, the company's already created the product people want to buy. They've also created the sales conversion system on the back end. So as an affiliate, you only need to learn one of those three skills, and that is how to get that offer that you're promoting in front of the right audience. And there are ways and places that have that education to learn those skills. So that's why I believe affiliate marketing is the quickest and easiest way. It's because two of the three things you need to make money are already done for you. You just have to learn the skills to drive targeted traffic to the offer you're promoting.
Well, obviously that you've educated yourself in the fact of how everything works, what is needed to make it work. Were these skills that you've adapted from real estate? No,
not at all.
No, so you've learned these over the 2 years.
Not really. No, all of this was brand new to me 3 years ago. I didn't even know what online marketing was 3 years ago. So no, I've learned all of this, and most of it I learned by by trial and error. More
Well, this is the
error
good
than
thing as well,
anything.
that you don't have
Yeah.
to you can do trial and error in a way online. All the thing is you're wasting your
Yeah,
time,
you can.
maybe.
Yeah, it takes time. Like I said, I invested over $20,000 learning the skills I learned. Took me over sort of, well, about 3 years.
Right.
But the good news is, once you learn the skills, they can serve you for a lifetime.
Exactly. Yeah, and you can adapt on it and evolve on them maybe as well.
Yeah, yeah. And now working with the company, the online training company that I work with, you know, the good news for beginners is they don't have to invest 20 grand like I did. They don't have to spend 3 years learning the skills like I did. There are legitimately mentors and trainings available online that you can learn from the comfort of your own home for a relatively small investment.
Yeah.
There are good ones out there. Yes, there's a lot of, you know,
It's like
dubious
anything. There's a
trainings.
lot
It's
of
like anything.
useless information as well as good information. You just got to
Absolutely.
take your time to find out, do your due diligence in a way.
Yeah, that's right. And the problem for a brand new beginner is you don't know what you don't know,
This is true.
right?
And you
Which
get
was
sold the
me in
dream
the
in a way.
beginning. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, when the nice man or the nice lady on the free webinar said all I needed to do was buy their training for $1,997, and within
Next day I'll be
3
making a
weeks, yeah,
fortune.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Then
that's
I'll
what
just,
they want to hear. A lot of things that well, some of the people teach tell
yeah,
the customer what they want to hear.
yeah,
But if it's not necessarily true, you feel like a car salesman. So
yeah,
I don't want to model myself on that as well, just to tell people what they want to hear. I want to tell
yeah.
the truth. I want to be honest, because that's treat people how I'd like to be treated, basically.
That was the one thing I learned from my parents, who were both, you know, business owners, small business owners. That's the one thing that I learned from, you know, the age of 10 or whatever, when I started listening and absorbing how my dad worked. He had a retail furniture business, and
Yeah.
I used to hang out in the store and listen to his patter and all that. And then he started formally training me when I was around 13. But that was the number one golden rule: treat people the way you want to be treated yourself.
This
And
is the
it's
thing.
always
Then they'll
stuck
come back
with me.
again and again.
Yeah. And that's always stuck with me. So
It's a
it's
good
no
trait to
different
have.
online. Yeah, for sure. And
Yeah.
that doesn't change when you go online. That's the advantage I have, being a bit, I say a bit, I'm being generous for myself, but being a bit older.
Right.
The advantage is it's I laugh sometimes because I'll see somebody online, you know, some guy who's 25 come out with this brand new crazy new concept for the internet on how to sell on the internet.
I
And
know.
it's like, dude, like I
You've just
learned that
packaged it
50
differently.
years
It's the
ago. Yeah.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's always fundamentally the same stuff, just different wrapping.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's how I got started in my journey for learning how to make money online, and how I eventually came to focusing on affiliate marketing as the way to do it.
Right. So over the 3 years, you say you invested as well in training.
Yeah.
To help you advance, rather than,
Yeah.
well, obviously you took the good route of learning from somebody else's mistakes, which is a massive
Yeah.
bonus.
Yeah.
Was there any sort of challenges along the way that you think you come up against that you could have done without?
When you say could have done without,
Well,
how do you
sometimes
mean?
when, like for myself,
Yeah.
when I first jumped into affiliate marketing, I went, right, ads. Ads is the great route I'm going to go, and I
Right.
started paying for ads.
Yeah.
Thing
Yeah.
is, I never did any training on how to structure my ads, so I
Right.
got blocked from Facebook straight away. So
Yeah,
that
me
was a
too.
mistake that I
Totally.
maybe could have done without. If someone had told me, if you're going to do something, get some training on it, because
Yeah.
you don't know it
Yeah.
all. And I thought I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you're right. I went down that road as well,
Right.
burned through a lot of money. I mean, it's all relative, but for
Yeah,
me at
it's
the
lessons
time, it
you
was a
learn.
lot of
You
money.
take them as
Yeah.
lessons.
Yeah. I burned through a lot of money on Facebook ads, never made any sales whatsoever. And yeah, you're right. I wish someone would have told me, I wish someone would have told me what a, you know, what an effing nightmare Facebook ads is. It's insane. It's insane. So I spent, one of the things I did, as I mentioned, I created a training program for real estate agents, especially new agents. And one of the things I learned was, well, you got to have an attractive lead magnet to get people into your world.
Yeah.
And eventually, you know, get them interested in investing in your training. And of course, Russell Brunson was, you know, famous for his free plus shipping offer for his books, right? And so I did the same thing. I actually wrote a book.
Fantastic.
Don't know if you can see that. Top
Agent Pro.
Yeah, how to quickly become a top-selling real estate agent in 10 easy steps. So that was my lead magnet. So thought I was doing all the right things and started running Facebook ads to promote my free plus shipping book. And Facebook shut my account down for violations. And you know what it's like. You try to get a hold of somebody, they don't care.
Yeah, you can't.
You. If you're not spending 10 million a month on ads,
they're
they
not
don't even
interested.
know
Sometimes
you exist.
even if you are, I think I've heard from a lot of people that are spending thousands a month, and they say it's just got shut down. It's took off for maybe one word, or just because they felt like it that day.
Yeah. Who knows? There are so many things that you don't know. You don't know when you start. And I think I eventually figured it out much later, which was on my landing page. I was sending people to get the free plus shipping offer. I didn't have links to go to income disclaimer and terms and conditions, you know, the AI,
these little things that,
the AI robots for Facebook, they pick up on those things. So, but who knows? Even experienced Facebook ads marketers say
come up with problems.
They come up with
problems. It changes all the time.
It changes all the time. Once you think you figured it out, they change the algorithm again. So
anyway. A lot of things evolve, don't they? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's it. So sure, that was one thing that I could have definitely done without. And these days, of course, I recommend people all the time, don't spend any money on ads. Just focus on free organic traffic.
Definitely, not until maybe you know that something's working and it'll be an advantage for ads.
Yes, because why spend money on ads to send people to a funnel that's broken anyway? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
So now, thanks to TikTok, Instagram Reels, apparently Facebook Reels now are people are having a lot of success with that.
They have to jump on the bandwagon, didn't they? Because everyone else is doing it.
Yeah, exactly. But these are free organic methods to generate traffic. So why not just focus on those and forget about paid ads until you're more advanced? You know, you're generating steady monthly revenue. Then if you want to scale up, you can start looking at ads. But until
it's another option.
Yeah, it's another option. But I know people making tens of thousands a month, tens and tens of thousands a month without any paid ads at all.
It's been the last 2 years or so. Organic marketing has sort of taken off because everyone maybe had problems with ads on all different platforms. So they found that someone found a solution and ran with it.
So that's one lesson I definitely would say to everyone is forget about paid ads. In this day and age, you can make a lot of money using free organic traffic if you learn how to do it properly.
The right ways.
The right way.
That takes me to as well. When your previous career in selling luxury homes as estate agent, you're quite professional and quite successful.
Yeah.
To going back to learning a completely different career change in a way.
Yeah.
Did you find that difficult? Because obviously, what? And I'm not saying I'm not going to ask your age, but you were quite a mature age when you changed 3 years ago. So, like myself,
no, I don't mind sharing my age. People say I still look pretty good for 89, so I don't.
89.
No.
Goodness no.
No. And if you believe that, I'm ending this call right now. No, I'm 64. I'm 64. So I started looking at all of this when I was 60-ish. Right. So to answer your question, yes and no. I still believe firmly, you know, almost 4 years into this now, I still believe firmly that learning the tech side of the business, because there are a couple of technical, tools that we need to be successful online marketers. Without a doubt, you need a sales funnel, which is just another fancy term for a website that has a very specific purpose to it. Email autoresponder, of course. But honestly, the tech side of it, I think, is no more than 20% of your success, learning those tech tools. The 80% is all up here between the ears. It's the mindset. And that doesn't change whether you're a luxury estate agent, whether you're working for Microsoft and their, commercial sales division. It doesn't matter what you're doing in life. It's mindset that makes all the difference. And so I had a big advantage in having been an entrepreneur all my life. And having dealt with, struggled with a lot of those
challenges and
sort of internal demons, if you will, those internal challenges. Because look, it's not easy when you go from a six-figure income to being, to your income stopping like that. It got so bad at one point, I had to borrow a few grand from a friend just to pay the mortgage and get through the next few months while we were trying to sell our house, because we couldn't afford to keep our house anymore at the time. And so, those lying awake 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling, thinking literally, what the fuck am I going to do to get out of this mess?
What do I need to do? But thinking about it, not
like
dwindling down, maybe, or
that's
thinking for a solution.
Looking for a solution. That's it. Exactly. And again, that's the mindset.
It is.
You don't focus. Well, I heard this analogy once. I don't know if I think it was Tony Robbins, but I heard this many years ago, and it's always stuck with me. He said, when you're learning to be a professional race car driver, we all have the natural instinct that when we're driving, and let's say we hit a patch of slippery ice or whatever, rain, whatever it is, we're headed for a wall, or we're headed, over the road or whatever, off the road. Let's say you're headed for the wall. We all have the instinct to just stare at the wall and watch it get closer and closer. But professional race car drivers, they train them to focus on where they want the car to go instead of where it is going. And that's how they can correct. And that mindset is so important. It's another way of saying what you were saying. It sounds a lot
easier than it actually is. Like, even if you put it like that as well.
You got to focus on the solution, the way out of the situation, not focus on just dwelling on the problem itself. So anyway, to answer your question, I think 80% of success for people, whether it's online, offline, doesn't matter, as an entrepreneur, is mindset, and 20% is learning the tech tools, which honestly anyone can do at any age. I know people in their 80s that started affiliate marketing that are successful, because the tech tools today, as you know, Ben, they're so much easier than 5 years ago. It's
don't
drag
have to
and
code
drop
these days or anything.
You don't have to code. It's drag and drop. No, exactly. Thank God, because I would have never got started.
That would have been a nightmare.
I'm the guy where if the power goes off, I have to ask my wife to reset the clock on the microwave. It's like above my head. No, sorry, dear. That's above my pay grade. I don't know how to do it. I've tried. I get impatient. I say, forget it.
Press all the buttons. I normally do the bloke thing. Don't look at the manual. Press everything.
Don't look at the manual. No, that's for wusses. You bring the box home from IKEA. Who needs the instructions?
This is the thing. Throw
and you get 3/4 of the way through and realize you got to take it all apart.
Go through the bin looking for where it actually says.
Don't do this. Do it this way, not that way. The way you did it. Yeah, totally. So mindset, big thing.
Definitely. I do definitely agree with that, to work on your mindset. And then with how, like, obviously you have a successful career as real estate, would you, if Would you go back to it, or are you carrying on what you're doing online now? No,
Oh,
not at all.
God,
Straight
no.
away.
Oh God, no. Oh no, no, no,
No.
no.
Do you wish you
And
started something online sooner then?
you know, that sort of that line of thinking doesn't really get you anywhere. So no, I'll say no.
No,
because it turned out the way it turned out.
Exactly. Things happen in life. You can't change the past, you can change the future.
Yeah, living with what if this, what if that. And that's easier said than done as well. You know, I'll give you a good example. As well as selling real estate, my wife and I got into investing and developing real estate back in Canada 20 years ago. And actually in 2006, we officially crossed over the line, became millionaires thanks to real estate. And then the huge financial meltdown, 2008, 2009 happened. And we lost like 85, 90% of our portfolio, of our savings. Like we had over $1 million cash in the bank. We had a few million in real estate properties with some good equity. So yeah, we were in a really good position. And that's when I learned the hard way that keeping and growing your money is a very different skill set than making the money. You know, I got really good at making the money through real estate investing and flipping and all that. We developed a self-storage business and all the rest of it. So I got really good at that part, but didn't focus on learning the skills to keep the money, protect it, and grow it. And so we ended up going from being very comfortable to not. And I lived it took me actually, to be honest, it took me a few years to get over that line of
it's quite a big hit, I think.
Yeah, very big hit. And emotionally, it was really difficult in my 50s to think, shit, I got to start over again, right?
Yeah.
And so I lived with that. What if I would have done this? What if I would have done that? Oh, I was so stupid. I should have seen it coming. And I lived with all that regret.
What ifs that are relevant, basically.
The what if syndrome for a few years. And then finally I realized, you know, when I'm really honest, like I wasn't any happier back then than I am now. Sure, my bank account isn't the same anymore, but I've got my health. I've got a great lifestyle in the south of France. And I mean, I'm not any happier now. Or I wasn't any happier then than I am now. In fact, I'm less stressed in many ways. And so I finally learned how to let go of it. And that's why I don't think that way anymore.
That's a good way, a good lesson.
Oh, why didn't I get into this online marketing thing 15 years ago? You know, because I was there for the birth of the internet.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Things could be so different.
And it wasn't like it is now. You'd have had to learn coding.
Yeah, which I never would have. I would have never happened.
I'd still be looking at it now, thinking, "What the hell are all these dots and numbers?" And
yeah, and that's why for people listening to this or watching it, that's why I can say, regardless of your age, it's actually a perfect time to get involved now, because the tools that we need, the funnel builders, the website builders, the email autoresponders, all these things, all the requirements to be a whiz kid on the computer, all those things are gone now. It's just simple drag and drop. If you can write an email on your computer, you can learn this stuff in a 3-4 days. You're good to go.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that help you, make it simplify it in a way.
For sure. That weren't there, 5 years ago even.
Yeah, so with the 3 years you've been involved as well, you've obviously seen some success. So I'm just looking at that picture behind yourself. Tell us a little bit about the award.
Oh yeah, so that's for selling closing $250,000 US in sales online.
Fantastic, well done. It's a good achievement.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting close to 300K now, but no, that was nice.
Yeah, it's good to have.
And the trophies were from my days as a snooker player in my youth.
You can play snooker as well. Yes, all your achievements.
I used to be a snooker player. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, that's what that award is, 250K in closed sales. So.
Right. So obviously your business is expanding. If you were to look forward a couple of years, where do you see yourself going?
Yeah,
With your business?
Great question. So I officially launched my affiliate marketing business on the 1st of December, 2021. So not that long ago. Made my very first commission from affiliate marketing 2 days later on December 3rd. And I don't like to brag, but it was a huge commission of $2.80.
Fantastic.
Yeah, go Bill, go.
Yeah, but in a way, don't you think that it proved in your mindset that
yeah,
this works? $1
totally,
can make $2, $2 can make $10.
Totally.
This is what I thought. 100%
clicked. Yeah, 100%.
This thing works. Like 2 years or so, I was doing things wrong, and then I invested in training.
Yeah,
about it works. I've made a commission,
I just
and it was $1. It was
from
the Traffic Secrets book, I remember.
Yeah,
and it was always $1, and I thought, this is good. Exciting. You could scale.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And by the way, I've got the Traffic Secrets book here somewhere, but yeah, it was irrelevant, and I'll use this as an example of how irrelevant it was. So I retired officially from real estate in November, the month before, last November 2021. And I retired after closing my very last sale, and my commission on that sale was about 40,000 US, just a shade under. Within just less than a week later, my first affiliate commission was $2.80. I was genuinely more excited about the $2.80. Because I proved once and for all that I could do it, that it worked, and now I just needed to keep going and scale up. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not an idiot. I'll take 40 grand over $3 any day, but the 40 grand was closing a big chapter in my life. The $2.80 represented a new beginning of making money online. Time freedom to travel, make money from anywhere in the world.
Business model.
Totally different business model, and I proved that I could do it. Now, since then, obviously, I've gone on. I've had some, $1,500 days, $1,500 weeks, etc.
So when you make $1,500, you talked about that like I made $1,500, but you emphasised about the £2.80, $2.80.
Yeah,
that still was more excited.
Look, the first, I don't know, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's like sex. The first time you never forget it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's more exciting. I don't know, but I knew that I once that first commission landed in my email box, I woke up, looked at my email, and congratulations, you've made your first, not first, you've made a commission, $2.80.
Yeah.
Like it was just such an exciting feeling. But my first $100 day was exciting. My first $1,000 month was exciting. My first $1,000 week was exciting. It's all milestones. So to answer your question, where do I see myself in 2 years? My goals are very specific. By the end of my first year in affiliate marketing, which will be this December coming, I want to be at 10K a month. And by the end of year 2, I want to be at 20K revenue per month from affiliate marketing, working no more, like maximum 3 hours a day, Monday to Friday. I did 30 years of showing houses on weekends. I refuse to work weekends anymore. So I'm a 5-day-a-week guy, 2 to 3 hours a day. And once I hit 20K a month income, Ben, I'm good. Do you think
you'll sit still there? No, I'm assuming that you'll give yourself more goals, though, surely. You seem like someone that doesn't want to sit still.
I don't know. You'll have to have me back on in 2 years and ask me the same question. But I don't know, honestly. I mean, we've had to learn over the years how to be really good at managing our money. Other than our house, we have zero consumer debt. We've got savings in the bank. If I didn't make a penny for the next 3 years, we'd be okay. That's our emergency fund and all that. So we really live a pretty simple lifestyle, and I don't need a lot. And honestly, 20K a month, people, you know, they talk about 100K a month, million a month, all that. I mean, yeah, in my 20s, my 30s, I wanted all that, right?
Yeah,
I did, but I'm just a lot more chilled now. 20K a month, I would have a millionaire's lifestyle. I really would.
Yeah. Yeah, because
I could go anywhere in the world I wanted. Yeah, for sure. It would cover our expenses like tenfold. You know, I sometimes I think to myself, maybe 30, maybe 30K I'll top out.
Yeah, but then you think, I think as well, you're only looking for things to spend it on. I would have thought,
yeah. And for me, it's just, you know, obviously the big goal for many years being an entrepreneur is never have to work for anyone. I don't want a boss. I've had a couple of jobs in my life.
Do you think you're unemployable?
Totally.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Stubborn. I'm the world's worst employee. The jobs that I had.
People say I'll try and take over. I don't try and take over. I've just got better ideas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and taking orders from an idiot that has really bad ideas, I just couldn't do it. But anyway, yeah, I'll never have to work for anyone again. And yeah, so I'll say if I want to get super ambitious, maybe I'll stretch it to 30K, because the truth of the matter is, once you've learned the fundamental skills to get you to 10, 20K a month, to go from 20 to 30,
a habit in a way. Yeah,
it's like it's no big deal. You don't have to go out and learn a whole
maybe.
Yeah, it's just a natural progression, because you know your volume of leads and therefore sales will automatically increase because of the virality of social media and all the rest of it. So it may even be, you know, beyond my control that my revenue will continue to.
It just might just happen naturally. That's a good idea.
Might just happen naturally. I'm not going to stop it, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, calm down.
Hey, whoa.
But the thing is, sometimes you can't, because the amount of content, maybe the training, the courses that you're putting out there, you cannot stop that. They're out there evergreen. Yeah. This is the great thing as well.
Yeah, I know people with successful YouTube channels. They're still making money from videos they posted 5 years ago on YouTube.
Exactly.
It's still generating revenue for them. So yeah, there is that element to it.
Yeah. So with people that maybe relate to your morals, I think you've got quite good morals within business and stuff like that as well. And
yeah, absolutely.
How if someone wanted to get in contact with yourself, how would be the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Great question. So my website is affiliatefreedomnow.com.
Cool. We'll leave that down in the show notes as well, so they can access that quite easily.
Thank you. My TikTok handle, which is the one platform I'm most active on right now, is Bill the Affiliate.
Right.
All attached, no
stick that
dot
in there
spaces.
as well. I'll go ahead and follow that as well.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. And yeah, so either Bill the Affiliate on TikTok or affiliatefreedomnow.com is my website. There's more about my story and the training that I took to learn the skills to become an affiliate marketer. There's a link to that training there. Of course, I'm an affiliate for it. Full
obviously,
disclosure.
This is how things work. But I think that a lot of people don't realize that maybe 90% of things you buy on the internet, it's an affiliate link.
For sure.
Definitely, because I do myself research for certain like exhaust pipes for motorbikes, maybe.
Yeah.
And you go onto a website and it'll be an affiliate link. It's not branded by that because it comes in a completely different box. You're like, hang about.
Yeah. Well, I know recently, recently we were shopping for a new flat screen TV. It was time. Our other one was like 10 years old, and of course it started having the lines up and down and all that. So not that I spend a lot of time watching TV, but the HD technology now is like, you know, ultra HD, whatever the hell it is. Again, technical, too complicated. But anyway, I was doing my research online, and I think people can relate to this. Of course, we go to YouTube quite often. You know, which is better, Samsung or Sony for this particular type of TV? And you get all these channels that do reviews of, okay, here's the Sony, you know, Ultra Max compared to Samsung Ultra you know,
4K or
orangutan
something. Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, whatever. And all of those review websites, they're all affiliates because they say, well, to check it out on Amazon or to get more information on the technical specs, whatever, click the link below this video. They're all affiliate links, which of course, before I got into this world, I never
you
realized.
didn't realize. Oh, most things I've bought because I do YouTube everything.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about this. Even if my girlfriend says I want to get a Designrr app, are they worth their money? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you YouTube
are they worth their money? Yeah, you go to YouTube.
I don't know. I've got no hair, so I need to find this out. But obviously for girls, they love them and that's where to get them from and how to find them. What do they do? And is she just hyped up by everyone else having them? The Kardashians having them, maybe. This is a lot of things that my girls are like. If they see it on telly, they are sold.
Yeah, there you go. It must be good if it's on the telly. And I used to think, you know, before I got into this world that, oh, what a nice bloke. He took all that time to, you know, do a nice comparison for me to explain the differences in layman's terms. Oh, what a nice bloke. Wow, he must have a lot of free time on his hands.
They do it for a reason. You don't realize.
I had no clue.
You look at things a lot differently. Do you watch adverts now as well, maybe on the TV sometimes? Of course. And you watch them and you think, that's a clever tactic.
Yeah, of course.
How they're doing that or how they're presenting it. The wording. Yeah, definitely. Just notice little things. Your mind works differently, doesn't it?
No, absolutely. And that would be a big, huge tip I would leave for people as well is once you start looking into how to make money online, your mind shift needs to shift from being a content consumer to a content creator.
Yeah.
Right. So now if I'm watching videos on TikTok, which I spend very little time doing, I'm actually posting content, but, and I'm just about to start going live every day on TikTok. But now when I do watch videos, I'm watching for, what was the initial hook that got me to start watching?
The little things you do.
The first 1-2 seconds, what did they do? Oh, I see how they did that. Oh, that's clever. I'm going to make a note.
How they did things, and it's completely irrelevant what they're promoting because you're like, I just want to see how they're doing it.
Yeah, totally. I'm learning all the time.
Yeah.
And that's what's exciting. You know, again, I'd say for anyone at any age, I sort of, my niche, if you will, my target audience are Gen X boomers. At any age, it's fun and exciting to be learning new things, I think, anyway.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, I'm going to hold you to that in 2 years. I'm going to hopefully keep following you as you go along on your
thanks, and likewise.
And then 2 years later, I'll tap you up and say, where are you now? It'll be Bill McIntosh revisited.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. More motivation to keep going and be successful.
Definitely, yeah. Well, Bill, thank you very much for coming on. It's been very interesting hearing your story and very inspiring as well.
Oh, thank you, Ben. I really appreciate the opportunity. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And anytime at all, mate.
Cool.
All right.